Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Markham Arts Cultural and Heritage Celebration event. My name is Shelley Richardson, and I'm a local publisher and author. And thanks to the Markham Arts Council, they've invited me to do a reading today from my story, Sophie and the Magic of Dance. Sophie is a young girl who has tapped into her passions, and she knows what she wants to do when she grows up, and she's working very hard towards that end. She loves the world of ballet. And as we're reading this story, I wonder if you can think about what you love to do and if you know what your passions are. Along the way, Sophie's not only working very hard in her ballet classes with Madame Zis, but there's something a little bit more to becoming a ballet dancer than that. She needs to tap into something to do with Mother Nature and find a special something magical key that's there to help give her that extra spark to set her apart from all the other dancers so that she can achieve her goal of becoming a prima ballerina. But along the way, she has many special friends in the animal kingdom and in the forest, deep down in the woods, with Pachenga, the ancient oak tree, who is very wise and shares his wisdom with everybody. There's the beaver family, there's Isidore Doe, the canary family, the chipmunks, the little skunk family, Lily, Pansy, and Rose, they come along too. So there's lots of characters there, including Winnie Wind, who plays a role of communication, and with her breezes, she spreads the news everywhere throughout the valley. So we're jumping in today with about chapter 8, The Beavers. And it's just about the time in the story where all the animals are hearing the news of that Sophie's coming to visit, and she's going to do one of her beautiful dances for the animals, and they're all looking very much forward to it. So let me begin. Winnie's news spread quickly through the air of the forest on a wave of good tidings. And at the same time that Mamma Beaver's ears were tweaked with the announcement of Sophie's arrival, so were the ears of the elegant white-tailed Isidore Doe grazing in the meadow, and the ears of the tall grasses, pussy willows, and cattails swaying gently by the river, and even the ears of the tiny inchworms so busy on their pathway along the rivers of bark in Pachenga's enormous trunk. On and on the post flew through the air, until all the forest heard the news and joyfully awaited Sophie's arrival. Winnie's post came to Mamma Beaver's ears when she was in the middle of a swimming lesson with her babies beside the dam. "Oh, children, a wonderful surprise today! Sophie's coming to the heart of the forest for a grand performance. Would you like to swim up the river and see?" "Oh, yes, Mamma, please, please, can we please go? We love our Sophie and her beautiful dances. Please," cried all the baby beaver pups to their mamma. "Well, all right then. Let's get ready. Find your swimming buddy. Come along now, Boris. Ben, start a line now. Wilbur, Winston, you're next. Then your little sister, Josephine, and big brother Mo at the end to watch over all of you." "Yes, yes, nicely done," said Mamma to her little ones as they so eagerly lined themselves up in pairs, all ready for the mighty swim up the current. Well, just then, Papa's beaver voice whistled from a little distance off in the woods. "Timber!" And a tremendous crash was heard. Soon after, Papa Beaver came waddling out of the woods toward the bank, his freshly chopped tree in tow. He dropped it proudly by the beaver dam. "Hello, sweetums," called Papa to Mamma Beaver. "Isn't she a beauty? Now I can build that extra room on the south wing. What do you think? Just a day or two of measuring and chopping, and then I can begin construction. Magnificent, sweetums, don't you think? Why, our dam will be a fine castle, the grandest on all the rivers of the woodlands. A work of art, my greatest masterpiece yet. Yes, sirree, greatest work, greatest work. Work, 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 work. Must get back to work." And Papa Beaver was soon lost again in his creation and began measuring the log by pacing along its length. "That's 1 paw, 2 paws, 3, 4. And yes, this is my cat, Paisley. Come on down. Come on down. Thank you. Okay. But Mamma Beaver interrupted. "Papa, it's a very nice log you have there, but you must rest your tired teeth for today. Did you hear Winnie's news? News? What news, Sweetum? I was so busy working, I did not hear a thing, replied Papa Beaver, who was always so industrious that he hardly ever stopped working unless Mama Beaver reminded him to rest. Why, Sophie, our little angel of dance is... Isn't she hilarious? Why, Sophie, our little angel of dance is coming, so we must hurry up the river to see her, replied Mama as she checked her babies to make sure they were still all lined up, and thankfully they were. Very good, darlings. Papa and I are just about ready to go. Just a little more patience, she called to them. Sophie's coming to dance? Oh, sweetums, now there's a treat. I don't want to miss that. My work will have to wait for another day. Yes, sirree. Work, work, work. Work can wait. Work, 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 work. Yes, but Papa Beaver was distracted again by the beautiful log before him, and was about to start measuring once more when Mama Beaver called to him. Hurry then! The children are all lined up and ready to go, so let's be on our way. But please, promise me that you will be kind to Pachanga when you see him. We do not want any trouble today between you two. You have lots of nice logs right here for building your masterpieces. You don't need to be bothering Pachanga, the most ancient tree in all the woodlands, for his trunk and branches, said Mama Beaver. Eh? What's that you say? So, sweetums, no more work today? And I'm not to trouble poor Pachanga? Old Pachanga? Okay, sweetums, I promise to be on my best behavior. Pachanga is a great temptation for me, but I will restrain my teeth. Let's go then, my little pups. Boris, Winston, Bilger, Winston, Josephine, and Mo, stay together now, called Papa to his troops as he dragged his heavy tail behind him off the edge of the river bank and glided into the water. And away the Beaver family swam up the current of the river to see the grand performance. And that's the end of that chapter. Well, what do you say, Paisley? She just had to come by and see what I was talking about because she heard I was so excited. Maybe she likes the story of Sophie, and she wanted to hear a little bit about what the beavers were doing today. I would like to thank you for coming by, and Paisley too, for coming by to say hello to everybody. Would you like to show your face? What's happening? There you are. There we go. Okay. And I would love for you to think about your own special dreams and what you might have resting inside your heart that you haven't thought about yet, and what you might like to do to make this world a little bit more special. And I wish you a beautiful day. Thanks so much for coming by. Bye for now.